When David arrived on the battlefield that day, he had no idea of the opportunity that would present itself to him. No idea. Why was David there? I talked about it last week. He was there because his dad sent him there to deliver bread and cheese and to find out how his brothers were doing. He wasn't a soldier. He had just been dispatched by his father to go to the battlefield and to find out how his brothers were doing and take some food to him. So he arrives on the battlefield with no battle idea, no agenda to fight a battle. He's just there to deliver food and get messages from the brothers. And so he had no idea what he was stepping into. He showed up because his father sent him. But when he showed up on the battlefield that day, unbeknownst to David, a God-given opportunity opened up for him on that battlefield that day that would lead him ultimately to becoming the king of Israel. Because it was winning the battle over Goliath that caused the people to recognize even who David was and ultimately to accept him as their king. So this battle was a strategic moment. He had no idea. He was just showing up, doing what his dad told him to do. And I'm going to give you a profound statement this morning that I hope you'll listen to very closely and think about. It's amazing what opens up when you show up. It's amazing what opens up in your life when you show up, when you just show up to do what you're supposed to be doing. The reason a lot of things never open up to people is they're not showing up to do what they ought to be doing. They're not fully showing up to their responsibilities. They're not fully showing up to the things that God has placed on their plate. And David, in this moment, when he showed up on the battlefield, something opened up for him because he was prepared for that moment. He didn't have to get ready when he arrived. He was already ready. As soon as he sees Goliath, he doesn't say, I'd like to fight him, but I need to run back home and practice my slingshot a little longer. No, he was already ready. He'd been spending his time every day out in that field, taking care of his father's sheep. He learned how to sling those stones, and day after day, he practiced and practiced and practiced. He didn't know he was going to need it with a giant one day. He was simply doing what a shepherd did, and he was doing it well. He was using the moments of his life as preparatory moments for whatever God would do in his future. Dear ones, please remember this. Your consistent habits every day of doing the right things in your life, faithfully attending to the things that you need to be attending to, facing the challenges that you need to face today in your life, these things are always preparing you for your tomorrows. If you don't do well today, don't expect to do well tomorrow.